All right, let's start this up finally.
Want to know KD right now? It's a 3v4 situation here.
Let's see
Hands
where
of
we're
Vengeance
positioned, I
gaming.
guess, because somebody just got picked right off the rip.
Gets the double
Fair
pick.
happens. Hold on,
Seems
let's
like
go.
they're trying to.
Let's really just go back and check out the rip here. So, did we totally just give up A? Like, this is interesting. I don't think I've ever seen a strat really like this. Sometimes people play box, right underneath broken, but like, I I really haven't seen a strat like this year, where you just totally give up A. At least there's one challenging, but that's neither here nor there. Okay, you get one gets picked off rip. That's happens. Um, it's more about
All right.
what you're gonna do with it. So 5 is very
KD right now. It's a
disconnected. The problem is
3v4
everybody's kind of
situation here.
disconnected. I guess that kind
Hands
of
of
happens in a
Vengeance.
3v4, but you should be grouping up. You
Gets the
should be
double
playing
pick.
together or trying to play together and
Seems like
push
they're
out
trying
a,
to plan
a
for
piece of
A.
the map together to try and like
No
at
one
least
on
win
the
back a
side of
trade or do
Houston knows
something.
because there the pre-fire comes in. Levi
Now,
though, the pre-fire.
okay, he got what happened with 5? Hold on.
Bounce.
Did he get lucky? Who
Seems like
was
they're
it?
trying to plan for A.
Zimp.
No one on the side of
He hit
Houston
a
knows
nice
that this
jump
there the
and
pre-fire comes in. Levi though, the
okay,
pre-fire.
fair. That's how you win back around. That was good because he wasn't paying attention, but it also could have gone south. But at least you had to make a play because you guys are down man advantage, so respectable. Now this was a little
Gets the
sus.
kill. Almost gets
Okay, you're hurt.
the kill.
You know you're hurt. Why are you rechalling this? There's got to be some communication or something like. I mean, you know there's somebody there, so if you're coming back in for a chow, you should be the second person, not the first person in
That's the
right
trade. The
there.
trade comes in. And
Even if you
plays the
don't know
trade.
he's repositioned, you
It's a
can't put
2v2
yourself up
situation.
in SND live. Like lives are so important. You shouldn't have chowed that. Obviously, there's probably something you thought of immediately after, but still,
Bomb is planted.
your best bet
Double checks
is
the bomb. There's one going top
100 health
fire.
versus 100 health, and then
One
if you
back.
have to clean up as
Spawn comes in.
28.
Ryan gets the kill. Now Zimp is stuck in a 2v1 situation here.
Okay, that happens. You get picked off. I mean, you can't really play, especially when bomb goes down. You can't really play around somebody being there. You have to make a move, or else you're just gonna lose the round anyways. So makes sense. You have to take assess, and this is the hardest part about being a player. Trust me, I understand. You have to assess all the information you have um, when you get it. So you know one's super far away. So what you should be doing, even like the timing is going to be in your favor, even if he's trying to rotate from here. So I forget if you had information about the bomb, but you haven't seen this guy all round. He planted the bomb. He's probably somewhere there. You should be pushing to take this gunfight immediately because it's the only chance you have at equalizing. Now, you didn't know it was here, but you should be pushing somewhere towards the bomb because there's only 18 seconds left, and one of the gunfights has to be around there.
He could catch the guy up here at L, and it doesn't come in. And that's
Yeah, it
round
just
one.
happens.
Going in the favor of Vengeance Gaming.
All right, let's see what's up.
All right, round two is on our way.
S&D is so much more difficult to break down because there's so many little micro things to... Yeah, okay. S&D is so much harder to break down. So maybe I'll just keep going with this, honestly.
The kill comes in motionless, so the trade, it seems like
That's just unfortunate counter.
That's a double kill coming in for motionless. The trade
I would have liked to have that trade immediately instead of basically solo filing towards a guy who's already knows where multiple people are.
Now it's put into a 3v1 situation now.
Yeah, I don't even know what the hell's going on right now with this round.
Primitive now gets taken down, and that is round number 2 going in the way of Vengeance Gaming.
What was this call again?
Do you guys have sound now? Can someone put in chat if you guys have sound? Is it good now? Okay. All right, I turned up the volume in game just to be sure. All right, round 2 is on our way.
It's a B rush. And y'all have full
spectating. They're
tax
catching up.
nades, and I think this is just not understanding timings. In which case, I would really implore you guys that if you really care about taking this to the next level for yourself, what you have to do is you have to start mentally clocking things. That's just an example of not understanding the ability of the enemy team to be there in the first place because you're not expecting it. So what you have to start doing is maybe sit in a private match and just start seeing the, like, have one person spawn on either side and just start running to the same spot and see where you're going to meet and what the timings are going to be like and where you should start pre-aiming and all this shit. Especially for S&D, this is super important. It's super important for figuring out when you should start pre-aiming and where people could be on the map at different points, especially breaks. This is important for hitting nades, especially pre-nades and opening nades and stuns and being able to throw people off of their spots. So that's one thing that.
The kill comes in motionless, so the trade, it seems like.
And then if you see him going down, like that's like, not to be mean, but that's like the most useless thing you could do, is jump just there. I mean, you kind of get unlucky in the fact that maybe you think he's just going to try and get one and go. But if you're going to chow that kind of thing, you should chow it immediately after the person dies. The first one died, or not at all until you have more backup and are hitting it maybe from two different angles. Because it's just solo chowing, you're just basically lining up. Okay, so this is round 3. I didn't see the break, but it's hard to navigate this shit.
Nade comes in. It's gonna connect.
Interesting nade.
Levi though trying to get that ready angle on top of tank. Kill comes in for motionless.
Okay. So the thing that these guys are, okay. The thing that the guys that you guys are playing against did well was that they were always holding flank. In which case, that any cluster fight is going to be a 3v3 at that point when the round breaks down. So it's like a little information like this that in the middle of the game you have to take account on and talk with your teammates. Like, okay, what information do we gain from that? So the last, or 2 out of the 3 rounds, they've had somebody, once the round broke down, they have somebody just piled in spawn or just waiting in spawn for a flanker. Not a bad play, but you know that now. I mean, that's a hard gunfight to win, but if you feel confident in it, the best thing to do is to try and isolate to to increase your advantage in the round. You have to take little risks that have the chance of paying off. And in this case, when the round broke down, you have somebody here, and there's really nobody else around, but you should be trying to isolate the one member on the map that you can potentially get an advantage on. Or if you're going to say, fuck the guy in the spawn, push 4 and you have a 4v3 and then you just win trades at least. Yeah, I mean, that's basically what I wanted to look at. I don't know why 7's rotating back like this.
Nade comes in. Isn't going to connect.
So you basically know 5 has like all of their spawn and was pushed through A, so there's no, I don't know. I don't know, I'd be interested to hear of why, but maybe it's because you gave up bottom church, so you didn't know who was church. I don't know. A lot of nades came through. This was a good play call on them. They kind of took interesting routes.
Kirby could get the flank around here, could get the kill.
Definitely somebody should be top church. Are there any nades left, though? That's what I want to know. Okay, Levi has nades, so, and an AR, so you should be...
Doesn't realize he's there. The kill comes in Kirby.
There's just no information right now in the positioning.
Terrible COD timing there for Levi.
It is COD timing, but it's also... I don't know. Maybe they're just playing good corners. They are kind of playing good corners, so it's difficult. Good trade. Very good trade. Now you got a... Nice, you're getting together. You have to start trying to take
corner. Kirby. The kill comes in, and it's down. One
That's
more,
a good
and
try.
that round goes to Vengeance Gaming. Put them up 3-0. A kill comes in.
So what could have happened here? The jump threw you off.
There for Levi. And then he comes in.
Hold on, let's look at this again.
Primitive now. It's a 2v2
Again, good
situation.
win. You group up like that.
What's Primitive gonna do?
You should. It's difficult because again, it's split-second decisions. One way you can look at this is you try and shimmy angles, shimmy corners to get some information because you just have none. I don't know if you guys had any tacks or nades. It doesn't look like it. But when this breaks down and 4 peaks and you get shots off, I mean, the jump kind of screwed you over, so. But if you you just have to had to play together a little bit more because when 4 is shooting at what number was it? 8? When 4 is shooting at 8, if you're chowing immediately, so see he's kind of going right here across the screen, he's moving towards bomb. When 8's going, 6 should also be going. You should be rounding this corner and cutting off something, or you should be going together because you're waiting here. 8's already gone, getting shot in the back. This would make the gunfight so much easier for you if you're already there kind of pre-aiming and cutting off the only place that he could really be beamed by that's going to affect this. Because say if there was 4, if 4 was top fire, it doesn't matter. You're not winning that round anyways. That would have been a better spot for him, but this is the only place that he really could have been that you could win a gunfight and you could affect the round. So the thing is, you should just be moving together in the first place. Like you should just be moving together.
And it's down. One more, and that round goes to Vengeance Gaming. To put them up 3-0 in the series, or at least in Search and Destroy.
Yeah, in the search. Casting is hard too. Alright, let's see what we got going on here. Also, I don't know what the comms were like, but somebody's got to be in the comms and be like, it's okay, fuck it, like, just turn up. I don't know what the comms were like, but you got to have somebody to rally behind.
Bomb carrier this round is going to be Kirby. Looks like they're going to go for an A plant here. Awful heady. Primitive almost gets his life taken away. Looks like an A plant. Good nade comes in from Motionless to blow up Primitive.
It's tough. They've been hitting good nades though.
Motionless holding this angle in
nice
case
snipe.
tries to push and wrap around through bottom church.
Now, what's the information you have? You haven't seen anybody else towards A.
Motionless with the outer.
I mean, you played A pick. They now know that there's a sniper, so it's kind of like playing 2v3.
No one's seeing anyone right now. This might be a late plant for Houston. The sun comes in. They now know he's behind bomb. The bomb
Not a
here
gunfight you
is
should
down.
take.
2v1 situation. Phoenix now. Levi has to make the decision here. Has to get the bomb with 40 seconds left in plant. While 2 players are searching him. Levi's position is called out. Gets taken out by Motionless. And that round goes in favor of Vengeance Gaming.
It just kind of feels like there's a little bit of disconnect between what everybody's trying to do. Some ego challenging a little bit.
We see on Tuscan. Let's see what the routes are here. So the bomb, it seems like 3, it's just mainly the bomb carrier.
The other thing is, you know, 2 people are on streaks.
Seems like it's a B push here. 7 is going to be expecting someone here. And it looks like to me that
I don't really see people play this angle. Usually they go like towards top church and break the thing right behind you.
Very slow here. This is a very, very good call right now. Out of Vengeance to play slow.
I agree. Playing slow is probably smarter. Have them come to you, especially when you haven't won a round yet.
Very, very good call right now.
So you get gunned from top fire.
Houston though could get this back in their favor. We have 1 sniper.
I don't know. Maybe they were just beaming you guys. Like maybe they were on host. I don't know. I don't know how it went. Like maybe they had a better connection. And in which case you can't really do much.
Almost every single time to check out around them and make sure that the site is clear. And if it's not they switch around, knowing that someone is probably going to be that top site. The teammate comes in, but it's almost a kill. It's not. The bomb player gets
They
killed.
got lucky.
Kirby
Good
gets out of the bomb.
timing.
Could get Marlon here.
Good help.
And the kill comes in, gets the bait and switch. Now it's a 1v2
Hey, you know where the
situation.
last guy is. Group.
Round. If Motionless doesn't clutch,
You know bomb's down too because he was playing.
From streaks. 9 and 2.
Okay, you're. This is better. Better reposition.
Seconds left and Nate comes in.
I would say that 5 might be. 5 has to be ready to run away.
I think he's just gonna play his life. Nothing much he can really do here. And
Smart move too.
That is the first round that is gonna go in the favor.
Yeah, that was well played.
Of Houston Phoenix.
What are we running on? 15 minutes already? I might do this in parts. I hope my audio's been recording this entire time. Jesus.
Round 3 is on our way here. Or round number 5. Kirby.
Round 5 offense.
It seems like they just always like to go A. They like to peek the mid stuff, you know. Just kind of your usual stuff, you know, just...
I don't know why there's 2 top fire.
Watch this round real quick. I'm not going to do much commentating here. I'm just going to sit back and just see what their play is.
Okay, you're trying to play off the guy in the last round who pushed. Not bad. Taking information that you had previously, that's smart.
It's a very, very good head glitch spot coming out of Motionless here. This is probably going to get him a pick. The head spot comes in, and the aim assist
So they have...
doesn't do it justice. His position is given up, though. He switches his position. Him now. It seems like they're all going to be. Snipers watching the fire. They're doing what Vengeance
So
does.
here's what here's what you could have done in this situation. I'm not saying what you did was bad. The rotation wasn't terrible. You've got their, you can see you've got their attention drawn towards B, and they'll start probably rotating soon. So what you could have done to double throw them off was drop back for a second and then retake the B side again. Now with the time you had, that was a little bit difficult. You would have had to do that like super early, just because 30 seconds is not enough time to do something like that. So the rotate is not bad, especially in these like smaller leagues or tournaments. I don't think people think that far ahead. Don't know why that was a solo chow.
Right now, the bomb plant right now. Bomb is planted. Merrick now in the middle.
So there's something that you can do.
And the kill gets traded.
Did you get the bomb down? You got the bomb down. That's good. For information, when you're planning bomb, you should be like bouncing up and down over the bomb while you're planning, just to see if you can spot anything.
All Primitive has to do here.
Yeah.
And that's all 4 wiped.
2v4, that's difficult.
Go back, find a spot to sit, and watch the bomb. The team has been giving them. And they're trying to copy the same exact strats that are working for Vengeance Gaming. Perfect nade spot here. He's going to get hit marker out of that. No hit marker. That play goes down. Vizian now. The call out is going towards A. If you look at the map, the Goliath comes in right now.
Survives it. They have the information.
The aim assist did lock on him there. Levi to the left. Doesn't realize. He's going to get traded. Gives up his position. Levi's pushing the other side though. The stun comes in. The stun is not connected. Levi's baiting and switching.
This is really good play, just to play your life. But oh.
Ryan gets his trade. That was excellent teamwork coming out of the side of Vengeance.
See, that wasn't poorly played. Okay, Levi played this perfectly, I think. So it's a very minute detail, but looking on the map where he was shooting from, I think you can tell here that he was falling backwards. Also, as soon as... I think when you're calling out that you have a gunfight here, and somebody's just taking mid, they have to know the the chance that somebody else is going to be pushing here, especially coming, or somebody may be coming through here. I don't know what the idea was here, honestly. Uh, I don't know. It's kind of a chalked round as it was, so
That was excellent teamwork coming out of the
I
side
don't
of
think
Vengeance.
I don't think you guys played that poorly,
Right now
but I
in a
just think
1v3
it was
situation to get the
just a
map win, and
bad
that
timing
map
kind of thing.
goes in favor of
All right,
Vengeance Gaming.
there are a few thoughts on the SND. I'll probably just send, because I'm sure there's a control after this, so I'll send that as a separate thing. And any other questions or anything, just let me know. But there are a few things to work on in there.